Hello everyone. So this is a summary of the play King Lear by William Shakespeare. So King Lear is a tragedy in 5 acts written by Shakespeare and published in 1606. The sources of this play are the Chronicles of England, Scotland and Ireland by Raphael Holinshed, published in 1587. The Mirror of Magistrates by John Higgins, published in 1574. The Malcontent by John Marston, published in 1604. The London Prodigal by John Marston, published in 1605. And Montaigne Essays, published in English translation in 1603. The play is set in ancient Britain. The famous quotes from the play are, "Nothing can come of nothing, speak again. How sharper than a serpent's tooth it is to have a thankless child. I am a man more sinned against than sinning." So these are the main characters. King Lear is the protagonist of this play. He is the old king of Britain, loves flattery. Cordelia is Lear's youngest daughter, devoted to her father, marries to the king of France. Gondrel is the eldest daughter of Lear, married to Duke of Albany. Regan is middle daughter of King Lear, wife of Duke of Cornwall. Regan and Gondrel, both sisters, are cruel and heartless towards their father, King Lear. Gloucester is the lord of King Lear, who is loyal to the king, father of bastard son Edmund, and his own legitimate son is Edgar. Kent is loyal to the king, disguised as Caius, to serve the king who has banished him. Now I'm going to tell you the story. So when the play opens, we see that King of Britain, King Lear, wants to divide his kingdom among his three daughters, Gondrel, Regan, and Cordelia, because he thinks that he is now too old to handle the responsibility of his kingdom. And now he makes it clear to his daughters that the division of the share of his kingdom will depend upon how much they flatter him with their declarations of their love for him. Both Gondrel and Regan flatter the king with a lot of false praise and appreciation, but Cordelia refuses to say anything as she cannot express her love and respect for her father in words. And this makes her father angry. And out of anger, King Lear banishes Cordelia without giving her anything from his kingdom. And now he divides his kingdom between his two daughters, Regan and Gondrel. King Lear also banishes his loyal servant Kent when Kent takes the side of Cordelia and defends her. So, what happens after this episode? King of France gets really impressed to see Cordelia's honesty and innocence, and he decides to marry her. Okay, so then Cordelia gets married to the King of France and goes with him. So after dividing his kingdom between Gondrel and Regan, Lear decides to live with them for a certain period of time. So he wants to keep shifting from one daughter to another so that he won't be a burden upon one daughter. So another story which is running parallel to this story is that of Gloucester. Actually, what happens, Edmund hates the tag of being an illegitimate child, okay, being an illegitimate son of his father, and he hates Edgar, who is the legitimate heir to his father's property. So now he decides to remove Edgar from his path so that he can become the legitimate owner of his father's property. So he makes his father believe that Edgar wants to kill him. On the other hand, he delivers the same information to Edgar that his father wants to kill Edgar. Now what happens? Edgar runs away from there and disguises himself as a beggar in order to escape from his father. He thinks that his father is going to kill him, so he leaves his house and he becomes a beggar. So what happens after this episode? Now we get to know King Lear's situation. Actually, Gonil starts criticizing her father a lot because he has hundred of attendants, and Gondel says to her father that she cannot bear the expense of hundred of his attendants, and she wants him to reduce the number of his companions. And this makes King Lear very angry, and he decides to leave Gondrel, and he decides to go and live with his another daughter Regan. So what happens when he reaches to Regan? She also uses harsh words for him, and she rejects him. Now King Lear realizes his mistake of misjudging Cordelia. Now he feels that he has done wrong to Cordelia, and she was really a devoted daughter. Okay, and he cannot bear the shock, okay, of the ingratitude by his two daughters. He cannot bear the shock of the indifference and the ingratitude at the hands of his daughters, and he gets mad. So what happens? His loyal servants Kent and Gloucester support him and take him in a hut in the heavy storm. So when Cordelia gets to know about the fate of her father, She attacks on her two sisters with her army, but gets defeated and captured by them. Now we get to know about Edmund. Edmund is employed as a messenger by the two sisters to keep an eye upon the king. Okay, and now Edmund feeds Gondrel with the false information that Gloucester is supporting Cordelia, and and he has supported Cordelia and is a traitor now. So as a punishment, Gondrel orders to make Gloucester blind. Okay, and when Gloucester was made blind during this process, one of Cornwall's servant stabs him to death, and Cornwall dies on the spot. So after this episode, both the sisters, Gondrel and Regan, fall in love with Edmund. Okay, and both get jealous of each other. Okay, and now Gondrel decides to get rid of Regan so that she can marry Edmund, and she gives poison to her sister Regan, and Regan takes that poison and she dies. So what happens after that? After Gloucester's death in Edgar's arms, Edgar also engages in a fight with Edmund in order to take revenge of the death of his father, and wounds him seriously. When Edmund is dying, he confesses all of his crimes. Okay, and after seeing Edmund dying, Gondil also commits suicide. So when Edgar, Lear, and Kent reach to save Cordelia, okay, they find that they are late and she is already hanged. And King Lear also dies, lamenting upon the death of Cordelia, whose body is in his arms. Only Edgar and Duke of Albany are left to take care of the kingdom, and the play ends there.